every once in a while I will groom Summer's beak. And sometimes he doesn't like it that much. But you know what? He forgives me. He does. He forgives me and then he'll groom me. So this is what forgiveness is. Forgiveness is when you take somebody back and you can have a relationship with them. Okay? Summer and I have a relationship. So I have done things in the past that he hasn't liked, and he has done things to me that I haven't liked. But because we got through it and we forgave each other, we can still have a relationship. If Summer had not forgiven me for the things I did that he didn't like, and if I had not forgiven Summer for the things that he did to me that I didn't like, we couldn't have a relationship and he couldn't be sitting here and talking to you today. Okay? So that's why I really think it makes a difference if people understand what forgiveness is. Forgiveness has a function in society. It is there to help us all get along. But before you can forgive someone, they do have to be sorry, and they do have to try harder, and they do have to acknowledge that they hurt you and that they're going to be different, that there's going to be somehow like a different pact between you in the future. Yes. I mean, in the past, Summer has bitten me. Now, do you think that if I thought that he was going to bite me all the time, I would forgive him? No, but we worked something out and he's not biting me now. Okay? That's what forgiveness means. And in order for us to have that in our society, we have to know what the steps are to forgiveness and why it's not possible to forgive everybody for everything. And you're not a bad person if you can't forgive something. And in order to be forgiven, there has to be something that the person who is being forgiven does. Okay? So when I talk about forgiveness, some people take that to mean that I'm against forgiveness or something of that sort. And other people think that I think you should take anybody back ever, under all circumstances. And I'm not saying either one of those things. I'm saying that in order to have a relationship with someone, you can't be holding a grudge. But at the same time, if they've done something wrong, they have to make amends or it's not possible to forgive them. Forgiveness is for the purpose of our getting along together. And I think it's because we live in such a non-private society that people don't take into account that the other possibility is there too. Revenge is a possibility. So it's not like the only thing you can do is hold a grudge and then it eats you up on the inside and you never forgive the person, so you let it go because you don't want it. You don't want to have ulcers. And so then you forgive them. That, my friends, is not forgiveness. That is you conforming to society's expectation of you in a society in which anarchical justice is not allowed. But for those people who think that anarchy would require for there to be constant lawlessness, I don't think so. Actually, in the days when duels were possible, people were much more polite. It's because dueling has been done away with that people are so rude to one another. The people who have wronged me are completely unafraid of any consequences. Probably the people who have wronged you the same. But when you're in a relationship and consequences are possible and people have to work out whether that relationship is worth saving, then the road to forgiveness is making amends, saying you're sorry, taking it back, doing something to take away the harm that you've done. And then forgiveness is possible. If Summer can forgive me, and if I can forgive Summer, then don't you think that you and the person who have wronged you can also forgive each other once you've done the work? So that's my take on it. The point of my video was not that you must never forgive. The point is that forgiveness is a precious thing, and let's not call every time you just let something go, let's not call that forgiveness.